Hey guys, it's Jasmine Elizabeth with Dear Jazzy, and you are tapping into the R network. We are not just for the people, we are the people. So I'll slow down a little bit, allow everybody to join because, like, I know we're just hopping in on a random Friday. We've been gone for a while, but we're tapping back in. So hop on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, however you choose to tap in. We are here, but our preference moving forward is that you tap in on YouTube. So I did share the link for YouTube on Facebook. So if you have time, you can switch over from Facebook to YouTube. But if it's easier for you to stay on Facebook and join me, then that works too. So I'll give a little time, I give a little space, all that jazz. I missed you guys, and I hope you missed me because I missed you guys. I missed having conversations. We have a couple of scenarios that we didn't touch because it's been so long. So we do have some in the holster, but do remember that this podcast, this conversation is focused on you. So you send in your questions, your comments, your concerns, your thoughts, your situations, your scenarios, all that. Send it to dearjazzy@gmail.com. That's DEARJASSY. DEARJASSY@gmail.com. You can send it anonymously. We don't have to know who you are. If you want me to know who you are, that's cool too. I have no problem with sharing your information. And if you want to have your business featured, if you have some promo material, some merch that you want to highlight, a conversation that you want to be featured in, definitely send that information over to us as well. Dearjazzy@email.com. All branding, marketing material. And we have a very far reach in the city of Denver and beyond. So tap in to our network, get your merch, get your material, get your products highlighted, not just on my podcast, but we have podcasts that take place Sunday through Saturday. Every day of the week, there's something that you can tap into. And because there's something every day of the week, there's a product, a service, merch that you provide that you can tap into multiple different audiences. So don't sleep on our network. Send any material that you want to have featured, and we can talk about packages and sponsorships. Dearjazzy@gmail.com. This is going to be a quick episode because we are just hopping back in, and because I wanted to just get reacclimated and let you guys know that we are here. And we're back every Friday. You know the time, 5:10ish, 5:15. We tap in, and that's Denver time. So make sure that you're tuning in around 5:10, and share the link with your people. Um, but I wanted to come on and really highlight some dope stuff that we are working on with the Jazz Jules Foundation and Curated Events. Is a dope collaboration where we are presenting Mama's Village and Company. It is designed with mamas in mind, and it's a co-working collaborative space where you are able to bring your littles to the kid village. We will provide mama support for your babies while you work, while you breathe, while you connect, collaborate, and grow. This is a new space that we're opening, and we are so excited to welcome you. We'll have a welcome reception coming up on June 14th. And you can come learn more about the space. You can also hold private events there. So if you want to hold a baby shower, a brunch, a cute little birthday dinner or brunch or something of that nature, this is definitely a space for that. So I'm excited about the collaboration. It's me and Amber. We've been working really hard to put this together, and it's here. So connect, community, grow. The Jazz Jules Foundation and Curated Events bring you Mama's Village and Company. So book a tour with us if you need some space that you need to come and work with. And what's so dope is that it's of course we have Wi-Fi, we have all that, but we have like fully stocked refrigerators. So we have all the good snacks for your kids. There's air fryers, microwaves, there's all that. And it's reasonably priced. And when I say reasonably priced, like our packages start out $150 a month. Like a month. so you can get access to the space, access to support, access to ideas. And when it's a lot of good creative energy, ideas just flow, creativity flows, relationship flows, and it's a really, really good space to be in. So I invite you to learn more. Visit our website, mamasvillageandcompany.com. Check it out and see how we can connect with you. Yeah. So that's my plug for that. Definitely tap in because it's gonna be big. So just don't say you didn't know, because aside from that, we're definitely looking for more, like I said, conversations and scenarios, questions and thoughts, because that these conversations are all about community, about relationships, understanding male perspectives, understanding the woman's perspective, and really trying to build an understanding between the two. Because what I always say is, our relationships struggle because we don't know how to communicate with each other. I can be saying something in clear intention and it can come off in the wrong manner or tone simply because of words or misinterpretations or perspectives. So we like to bring these scenarios to the forefront that you guys present so that we can understand one another, so we can build strong relationships and all of those good things. Because the truth of the matter is we need each other. I need you and you need men. Man, woman, boy, girl, it's all the same thing. So make sure that you join us. Make sure that you're sending your scenarios. Make sure that you're tapping in and sharing. And yeah, stay tuned and all of that. So I'm going to get into the one scenario that we have for this week. We have some others, but I don't want to get too deep because I want to just build up the momentum and have people reshare and watch and visit and tap in and remember that we're back here on Fridays. And we were going to do a whole rollout and all of that, but it's not necessary. Once you just get back into the flow, we organically grew. And so we know that you'll tell your people and you'll tell your people and you'll tune in, and we'll see you again next Friday. But I do have a conversation that I wanted to explore because I thought it was interesting. So the thought was, the email came from Taj or something like that. And the question was, my husband recently secretly got a DNA test on our son because his coworkers convinced him that the baby didn't look like him. The child is his, but now I can't look at him the same. Is trust ever recoverable after that? So she's married. Her husband got a DNA test on their kid because the people at work convince them that the baby doesn't look like him, but it is their baby. Okay, so I guess I have a lot of questions about that because, like, how long have you guys been married, and how long has he been at work to where the people at work have like a stronger influence or say or dictation over his life than you do, or than your relationship? I think that's heavy, first and foremost. I think just starting there, like, that's heavy in itself. Like, that one, he has like those kind of personal conversations. And I know you have like work relationships and you do things at work, or you have your work family, your work husband, wife, whatever the case may be. But to have it to where it's to the point, to the severity that he's having a actual DNA test. And then my other question is, like, how did he get a DNA test without you? Because I thought you have to have both parents when you do a DNA test. Because when my baby, sorry, a little bit of black backplay there. When we got a DNA test on my baby, you had to have both parents. So I have a little bit of reservation around that. I don't think he's being 100% honest, because you can't have a test without you being present or someone from your family side or something of that nature. But nah, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't trust you. So I don't really necessarily know if there's a level of trust that's in that relationship, because clearly if he is trusting his coworkers over what you're saying, then yeah, no. But that's also like the complexities of relationships, right? Like when you're in a marriage, like you kind of commit to writing that thing out. And so I can't really say if you're the dynamics of your relationship, because marriage is a totally different beast. And I feel like once you make that commitment, one, you never truly know the person, like you don't know who you're marrying. But I do think that it takes some commitment, or it takes some level of commitment to actually take that dynamic. So is the trust recoverable? That's for you to determine. Like, I don't know how long y'all been together. I don't know if this is the first situation where you displayed that you don't trust him and he's displayed that he doesn't trust you. But I definitely do encourage therapy, like whatever the case may be, because y'all definitely have other issues. Like there's underlying issues, there's childhood issues, there's a lot of trauma that you are bringing into your relationship that you should explore. And I do think that therapy can be helpful in that regard. And it doesn't have to be talk therapy. There's so many different forms of therapy that you guys can participate in to kind of get the relationship and communication flowing, because there's so much more to that. Like I said, I don't necessarily believe that he actually got a DNA test, because you can't do that without both parties, like with the someone from the father and the mother side, not unless he did some slick shit and found somebody from your family on the other side. But then questioning the dynamics of like how he trusts his coworkers a little bit more than how he trusts you. I think I would explore that dynamics. And then just how y'all are handling each other, period. Because like, how did you find out about the DNA test? Like, did he tell you, or did you have to discover and find out on your own? Or yes, we're back. Hi, 100 Bands. We are back and we are in business. Um, and this is a good one. So I don't know. I would think about that, but I encourage therapy. Y'all need to go to therapy. You guys definitely need to go to therapy, because y'all are going to have to reconcile some type of relationship for the sake of your baby, for the sake of the fact that you guys have a kid. But my question is, I wonder, like, dudes, like what are the triggers or the causes that make you want to pursue getting a DNA test on your kid, or what makes you question if it's your baby? Is it just like a code of practice now? Like if you're not with the girl, or y'all aren't in a serious relationship, that you get a DNA test? Or do you get a DNA test regardless if that's your partner or not? Like, what are the circumstances that lead to you getting a DNA test? Is it because the baby doesn't look like you? Do you think she was fucking somebody else? Like, what do you do? How do you get to the point where you're like, I need to like check this? Because like, I mean, bitches are scandalous. Sorry, that's not nice to say. Bitches are scandalous, not women, but there are some situations. So I'm not saying that it's not warranted, but I want to hear from your perspective. Like, what leads to it? Like, what leads to you saying, I should probably confirm 100% that this is my baby before I'm all in? And then my other question is what happens if you do have a DNA test and it comes back that the baby's not yours, but you've already been invested? Like, you've already been there, you've already been like a part of the kid's life, and you have a relationship with the baby outside of the mom. Like, do you walk away? What do you do? So these are some things that I want to pick up on, like, for next week. So run this back, and then 100 Bands, tell me what you think. Like, what do you think? Like, how do you get to the point? Would you get to the point? Do you have kids? And if you do, like, did you get a DNA test for your babies? And how did that work? So I have 3 babies, and I only had one. Dad asked me for a DNA test, and I was like, cool, whatever, because I don't have any issues. But our situation was clear on my end, and it was clear on his end too. But he got all of his kids DNA tested, so that was the common practice for him. So I didn't feel any type of way or whatever. But how do you get to that point? And if you're in a relationship or a marriage or whatever the case, may be, and you do get a test and you find out that it's not your baby, like, how does that work? Because some people stay because they love the baby and they're committed. And some people be like, fuck you and that baby because it's not my baby. So I want to know. I want to hear. And I'm waiting for you to respond 100 bands and tell me what your thoughts are. And then remember, any of your questions or your thoughts or your scenarios, or if you have like a situation that you're like, no, Jazz, I can relate. Let me tell you what happened. Send it to me. Send it to dearjazzy@gmail.com and we'll talk about it. And like I said, you could be super confidential. You don't have to say your name or your business, but these are good conversations. So, hi. All my YouTube people are coming back in. Winston74. Hi, Winston. Winston said get a test no matter what. Like, no matter what, it doesn't matter. What if you're 100% sure that you're it? Like, you can guarantee that there's been no other poles in the swimming pool. That's corny. I don't even know where the fuck that just came from. But you get what I'm saying. Like, there hasn't been no other options. But would you still do it? 100 Ben said, I got 4 kids and I got a DNA test on the first one. So is it 4 kids, 1 baby's mom, or 4 kids, 4 babies' moms? And then what made you decide to only do the first one? Is it because it's all the same baby's mom, or like, how did that work? And what's up, girl? How are you? I never know how to say the boutique's name right. And I'm still waiting for you to send me information on the boutique so we could, like, have a conversation about featuring it or whatever the case may be, because you tap in every time we're live. So send your information for the boutique so we can highlight you. And I want to say it's Choctaw Boutique. So do you have kids? If you do, did you have to get a DNA test, or did your baby's dad ask you to get a DNA test on your kids? I wonder how that works. Thank you. I'm so happy to be back. It's a great space. I was telling our producer, like, it's been way too long, way too long. And we were going to wait to do like a whole rollout. But I'm like, no, let's just jump back in because my people will find me. So I'm grateful that you guys are back. And we will be back on Fridays, 5:30. Send your scenarios. Send your answers. I do have a couple that we didn't respond to from last episode. So there are some that I'll run. Hopefully they're still relevant. And you haven't solved your problems within the last month or two since we've been gone. But if not, they'll still be dope talking points, so we'll talk about them anyway. But I do want to follow up off of this conversation about DNA tests and how that looks. Winston says get one no matter what. 100 Bands got 4 kids. He only got it one time. And then thank you for the welcome back. Cuff, do you got kids? Did you ever get a DNA test? And then my other question, do you think DNA test should be like required for child support? I do. If you're going to put me on child support, you got to prove it's my kid. I just think that's necessary. And yeah, I just think that makes sense. And I think that if that's the case, like, the party pursuing child support should pay for it too. And I know that sounds crazy because I'm a woman and usually it's a mom pursuing child support. But I think that's only right. Like, if you're going to make me pay, I need you to confirm this is my kid. And I need you to pay to confirm it's my kid, because now I got to pay. And child support's a whole different thing, because I feel like you should only ask for child support if the person is so irrelevant and not present, not doing anything of that nature. But like, if it's a 50-50 situation and y'all are cool, like that's just so unnecessary. But in the event that that's your thing, I feel like you should have to prove it. Okay, so 100 Bands, you had different BMs, didn't know if it was yours. So the first one you didn't know, but the other 3 you did know. Is it 4 babies' moms or is it 2 babies' moms? Winston, you tested all your kids, like all of them, and how did you get to that point where you just decided that that's what you wanted to do? And then my other thing, like I said, send me your thoughts about like how that connects to child support. And then we'll talk a little bit more about the other scenarios that have been sent to me that we didn't get to because we took a little break. And then if you're in the Denver area, save the date for our Welcome to the Village reception, which is going to take place on Sunday, June 14th for the New Mamas Village. And then, like I said, remember to tap in. We want to drive our traffic to YouTube. So if you tune in on Fridays, try to tap in on YouTube. If not, I'll share the link on Facebook to YouTube so we can drive the traffic that way. But I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I'm about to go meet my girl Jamie, and we about to celebrate the collaborative space that we just opened. And I'm about to go see Desi Banks, so it's gonna be a good night. Might even pop into R&B with Squizzy because I hear they're doing their thing tonight, and it's warm. It's sundress season. Might go have a little fun, bop around a little bit. You know how that goes. So, whatever you do this weekend, make sure that you're safe. Make sure that you're making wise choices. Don't get too wild. And make sure that you tap in with us next Friday because we're back in business. So we'll be here 5:10 ish. You know, Denver time. That's Mountain Standard Time. 5 here is like 7 on the East Coast, 6 Central Time, 4 in California. You know what time it is where you are. Just make sure that you're here at the same time next week because I promise I will be. And then send your scenarios. Dear Jassy at gmail.com. And that's JASSY, not the Z's, the S's. JASSY at gmail.com. And then, like I said, if you have a business, a product, some merch, I'm not doing music because I'm not the one for that. My reviews would probably hurt your feelings. So, but if you got merchandise, materials, you got events, you got whatever you want to highlight, send that over to us as well so we can have conversations about sponsorships and packages, but not just on my podcast. We have podcasts that are featured every single day. We got a lot of traction, a lot of features, a lot of personalities, a lot of dope shit happening on our network. Because here we're not just for the people, we are the people. So you tap in with us, build community, build village. Let's continue these conversations. And if you see me out and about in real life, say hi. I don't bite, I promise. All right. So we're good for this week. Tap in next week. If you have scenarios about having child support situations or DNA situations, because I do really want to hear more about like what leads up to that. How do men get to the point where it's like, yeah, I need to get that tested? Like, how does that happen? And okay, so 2, that's not bad. So you got 4 kids, 2 babies' moms. That's not bad at all. I get it. Um, yeah, that's fair. You learn a lesson and you don't make the same mistake. So that makes sense to me. I get it. But dear Jazzy at gmail.com. Tap in next week. Send me your ideas, your thoughts, your comments and questions and all that jazz. And then join us for the welcome reception on Sunday, June 14th in our new collective space. I'll see y'all soon.